Well, good grief, that sun is bright. Good afternoon, fam. It is Sunday afternoon. I'm over here at the yard getting ready to head up to Swainsboro, Georgia. Picking up a load there that's going down to Fort Pierce, Florida. Be dropping that off tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have to stay down there because I think it's a good little piece to get from here down there and back. Matter of fact, it's it's a 500-mile run basically just to get down there. So I'm gonna end up staying down there Monday night. Usually I try to come home on Monday. Had a pretty good weekend. Made some of that smoked chicken with the leftover rice. If I see a leftover pot of rice on the stove, I'm gonna go ahead and make that chicken. Smoke it up and smoke some ribs. So I got some pretty good meals for myself this week, but hope to get back. I gotta get my plates for bike week because my motorcycle plates expire. So anyway, I hope each and every one of you's had a good weekend, and I look forward to talking to you more. I'm gonna keep checking the truck out and get on down the road, fam. Here we go. Hey fam, it's Sunday night. Made it up here to, it's called Twin Cities. I'm about 10-15 miles from Swainsboro, where I'll pick up in the morning, then head on down to Fort Pierce. Uneventful ride. It was long. I just drove it straight, a little over 3 hours. But I'm set up real good for tomorrow. I'll get down to Fort Pierce at A1 Trust, get unloaded, and then head either to the TA at the 147 on 95, or I'm gonna head back up to Jacksonville. Just depends on how I feel. That's gonna be a long day, a 600+ mile day tomorrow if I go back to Jacksonville. So anyway, just wanted to check in. Hope each and every one of you is gonna have a good night, get a good night's rest. We're gonna jump back at this tomorrow. Here we go. How's everybody doing? It's Monday morning, probably about 7 o'clock, just got my clock back. I'm up here about 12 miles from Swainsboro, and I missed that sunrise because I was lazy and kind of slept in a little bit, but I had to wait till I got my clock back. So I'm going in the store here just to get some water, ice, and coffee, and I think I'm about 7-8 miles from where I'm going. Get loaded, then I got 440 miles to get down to Fort Pierce. I'll show you guys the route in a little bit. Let me tuck in the store. I got all my cups and containers because I'm cheap, y'all. I don't want to spend any money. So anyway, talk to y'all in a little bit. Well, fam, you can see I got about 12 miles to go to get over to Swainsboro, where I'm going to be picking up. After that, I'll head down to Fort Pierce, which is about 444 miles. That's from where I'm at right now. So it'll be 432 once I leave Swainsboro. My arrival time is about 2 p.m. down in Fort Pierce. I have until 5, so there's a slim chance I won't get that off today. It'll be first thing in the morning. Gives you an idea of where I'm headed. Back over to Savannah, and then all the way down to Fort Pierce, which is about 2/3 of the way down the state. Starting off with full clock, everything looks good. Plenty of drive time, 13 hours on the ship because I've been goofing off this morning getting my pre-trip done. So it's time to go, fam. Well, fam, loaded up. I'm gonna call and see if I need to tarp this load. I'm at 78.320. So let's see what that rear axle. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to split it, which I don't really mind. It's a fairly heavy load. So we'll see what happens here. Hold on, fam. Well, that rear axle's at 36,240, so gotta split. At least until I get out of Georgia. But it's a straight shot. I'll probably just leave it open all the way down into Florida. So I'm gonna call this place and see. I mean, it is Beautiful weather, nothing in the forecast. So I'm gonna call and see if I need to tarp. If they want me to tarp, no problem. Here we go, fam. All right, fam, well, I'm heading out. Garmin says I'm gonna get there at 4:24, which means I probably won't get unloaded today, but there's 4 truck stops down there right by the place, so I'm gonna go ahead and head down there. And worst come to worst, I'll just be there at 7 in the morning. They might even let me spend the night there, but when I get close, I'll call them. They might let me in, so I'm gonna go down here to the entrance ramp and slide my axles. I need to build up air pressure, so I might as well do it while I'm moving and head on down the road. Here we go. Pickup truck, and I think the driver was standing up and it was alright. I'm not sure why an ambulance is there. So hopefully everything's alright, fam. About 44 miles, about 30 miles from the truck stop. So I'm gonna get on down this road. Here we go. Well, good morning, fam. It's Tuesday morning. I'm in Vero Beach, Florida at a TA truck stop. Just had a nice hot shower. I'm about to grab the truck, start the pre-trip, then I gotta come over here and fuel up. I can fill up this time because it's Tuesday, and after I get this load off, I'm about 12 miles away from the customer. So I'll go get this load off, and then I will head up to Quitman, Georgia, pick up a load that I'm taking north of Atlanta, probably head back down after that. So hope each and every one of you guys had a great evening and a good night's rest. So I'm gonna jump in old Thompson here and get ready to get this show on the road. I missed the sunrise while I was in the shower, but it was a nice one. It was definitely a nice one, man. I tell you what, we know the sunrises give us another day, but man, do you guys feel like you're trying to fit into something all the time? You know, trying to be accepted and everything? I don't know, sometimes I do. We'll talk about that later. Here we go, fam. All right, fam, I just put 120 gallons in. So that should set me up for, I'll fill up again when I get up in Georgia, because I'm heading to Quitman, Georgia when I leave down here. And then once I leave Quitman, I go to Marietta, which is up I think right northwest of Atlanta. That's going to be a mess because I hope and pray that I can spend the night at the customer I'm going to, because if not, it's going to have to be a real early morning, because there's nowhere to sleep in Atlanta, and the few places that there are, they are full, and they're full early. So I'm about to head on down about 18 miles to get where I'm going, and I'll check in with you guys when I get to the customer. Here we go. Every time I come here, fam, they say, go to the little shed. I go to the shed just to not seem difficult, and there's nobody in the little shed. Then they'll open the gate when you're way far away. This place is a hot mess. But I don't care, I'm just gonna block them. I hate to be ugly like that, but I'm just gonna block the driveway and start untalking. Here we go.
Tickets, it's probably a sickness. But as the morning sun broke over the roof, it caught Claude in a moment of truth. He opened his scoop, the fast stack of tickets from a plastic sack, bid it farewell. And as he stepped out the stairwell, his stare fell on the bus, his hat had a 5 in it. Strange world, both of them just trying to survive in it. One man's treasure is another man's sickness. Drop the scratch tickets in the hat and his spirits lifted. That's when the sax man picked the tickets up and started scratching. I know you want to know what happened, but can't see what's around the corner. Life's a mystery that you need to honor. Keep that fear in check or you'll be a goner. Improvise and connect like a street performer. Can't see what's around the corner. Life's a mystery that you need to ponder. Gotta live what you believe and do what you wanna. Gotta give to receive like a street performer. It was one of them days around the corner. The sun blazed like a sauna. He saw the sun rays shine on her like limelight. He started killing it like cyanide. She's feeling it.
All right, fam, I'm getting ready to head up to Langboard Equipment, Georgia. It's about a 330-mile run, 450 miles, and I'm going to leave there and head up to Marietta, Georgia. So you can see the route right here. I'm going to jump on the turnpike, go through Orlando, jump over to 75, and then straight on up into Georgia. Real good shape, 10 hours of drive time, 10 and a half actually. Plenty of time on the shift. I'll basically get this load, go up the road a little bit, and shut down so I can get up at about 4 in the morning and make it through Atlanta.
Finna creep up on you. Keep that fear in check or you'll be a goner. Improvise and connect like a street performer. Can't see what's around the corner. Life's a mystery that you need to ponder. Gotta live what you believe and do what you wanna. Gotta give to receive like a street performer.
Well, good afternoon, fam. I am at one of the Turnpike service centers out here on the Florida Turnpike. Just had to stop and stretch my legs. I'm gonna walk over here and get something I probably shouldn't get, but I see Wendy's and Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now, you guys know that I'm a member of the Hamburger Association Tasting Society, so I gotta go over here and see how the hamburgers are gonna taste. But I might have to get some chicken too. Decisions, fam, decisions. I'll let you know in a second. Well, I'm almost where I'm going, but pretty cool. Here's one of those Tesla charging stations. I can't wait to get a Tesla. I'm gonna pull right up here and charge my Tesla too. I gotta try it, fam. I gotta at least try the Tesla out. We'll see.
Chicken picking on 5 steel strings.
Hey fam, it's what is it, Tuesday afternoon, and I just stopped at the Gas and Go, exit 117 on 75. Been at it about 12 hours. I don't want to overdo it, get myself tired. So I went ahead and stopped. I got to get through Atlanta. I'm not going to get through Atlanta before rush hour. It's going to be after, but one thing I have to do still, or you really can't see it because of that light, but I got to tarp the load. You know, this is the thing about integrity. You know, I always say we stand on integrity, and you can probably see it now. The load is not tarped. So I got to get this load tarped, fam. So I'm about to climb up here, and I should have had those guys put the tarp on top. I wasn't thinking, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat first. And before the itis clicks in, I'm going to get up there and tarp that load, fam. So I'm going to throw the tarp up there first, and then get some food in my belly, and then I'll finish tarping. Here we go, fam.
Play, keep on strumming that sweet.
All right, fam, well, I pretty much got the tarp done. I just got to put bungees on the other side. Same thing that you just saw me do. So call it a wrap, go inside, heat up something to eat, and it's snoozy time for me. Thanks for keeping up with me today, fam. Here we go. Well, good morning, fam. It's Wednesday morning, and I'm at the Gas and Go at about 120 miles up into Georgia. I'm headed north of Atlanta to Marietta. But fam, woo, we're gonna have a beautiful sunrise this morning, another great day. So I'm gonna go in this little truck stop I'm at. I think I can get a fried egg sandwich here. And I really don't want the fried egg sandwich, fam, but since they put cheese on it, you know, and I am a executive member of the board of directors, executives on milk and cheese, so I have to go in and inspect the cheese every now and then, which forces me to have to eat these fried egg sandwiches from time to time. I don't really want to do it, fam, but I got to do it. So I'm going to try that fried egg sandwich in there and get on up the road. I got to deal with Atlanta. I've been goofing off this morning. I could have been gone 2 hours ago, but that would have put me right in the middle of Atlanta rush hour. So I'm trying to get the tail end of it so I can go around the east side of 285 on up to 75 and up to Marietta. So I'll check in with you guys here in a little bit. We're gonna make sure this fried egg sandwich is okay. And we'll talk soon, fam. Here we go.
I don't wanna fall and miss my way. Sometimes you gotta stop to find your lane. I don't wanna fall and miss my way. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta stop to find your lane.
You know, fam, I wish I could just, my fellow truck drivers, we got to do better, guys and gals. There's no reason for all that litter back there, fam. Just inconsiderate. There's a trash can right there, and we can't seem to get it in the trash can. Boy, I tell you what, and we wonder why truckers get such a bad name sometimes. Truck drivers, if you're watching, be careful. I mean, just care. Just care a little bit more. It's crazy. Well, hey fam, I just came out of the Gas and Go. You know, I was all excited about my fried egg sandwich, and fam, they remodeled it, and the little kitchen thingamajig, they took it out and they put a Subway in. So that's still okay. I like Subway too, but man, I had my mind set on that greasy chicken sandwich. You gotta have it greasy because it lubricates the insides. But you know, the people in there, I guess.
Turn left on I-75 north.
Excuse me, I'm talking. The people in there were kind of in a bad mood. And I tried real hard to engage this lady. She was a traveler. Her and her husband were going to Sebring, Florida to see their grandkids and all. It was cool, but just kind of rude and snippy. You know what I mean? You know, people like that. And you wanna get along with people, fam. You know how you always wanna kind of fit in. Like in high school, I wasn't one of the cool kids, by the way. But you wanted to fit in with the cool kids. But fam, something we gotta be cognizant of is, are we trying to fit in with the right people? Are we trying to fit in with people that are intentional and intended to be in our lives, or are we selecting somebody that we think we ought to be around? Fam, you got to understand that another person's acceptance doesn't define you. Just because they say you're not the cool kid or whatever, that doesn't mean that you have to be part of that group. I've always tried to be independent, but I'm lying if I didn't say sometimes I feel kind of left out. And I'm sure maybe one or two of you feel the same way. But left out from what, fam? What am I feeling left out from? Another person's standards? Another person's likes and ideals that have nothing to do with where I'm trying to go? Fam, we gotta surround ourselves with people that are like-minded. They gotta, I mean, not 100% like-minded, because you need diversity in thought, but they gotta be like-minded. They gotta have the same morals that you have. You know right from wrong. Fam, I'm convinced that everybody on this planet knows right from wrong deep down in their gut. They just don't listen to it. I know I don't listen to mine all the time. So let's make sure, fam, that the people we surround ourselves with, the people that we want to be accepted by, are gonna benefit what we're trying to do and who we're trying to be, fam. Make sure everyone around you benefits you in that way, because if not, you're gonna start altering your ways to be like them, and you don't even have the same set of goals. You don't have the same set of objectives. You don't know what they're trying to do, but yet you're trying to fit in with them, fam. Run your program, stay your course. Here we go. Fam, I'm at the job site, and as usual, everybody ignores you, so I'll go figure out where to check in. Always amazes me when you come to a site like this, how everybody just ignores you. You have no idea where to go, what to do. You can kind of see what's going on here. The address is to the Arby's. No special instructions. All part of it. Well, fam, I'm in here. The only thing I'm worried about now is how I get out. So, I can see how I can go down there, but I don't see where I can turn around. But I'll walk down there before I leave and figure it out. So, time to untarp. Here we go. Hey fam, I'm in Eatonton, Georgia. I think I've been here once before, but it was years ago. And definitely an interesting place. We are stacked up in here real tight. I think I have, as you can see where they're loading right there, a couple trucks ahead of me. So I'm just gonna wait here and get in line when they call me. unloaded, that place was a cluster. I didn't film anything because, wow. I've delivered to Eatonton, but I've never picked up at the plant in Eatonton. You know, people were nice enough, but I don't know. So I'm gonna try to pull a late one tonight, fam, and get on down into Florida. I'm going to Boca Raton. I'll show you all the map here in a little bit, but let's get on down the road. Here we go. Well, good morning, fam. It's I'm in Adel, Georgia. It's about 48 degrees, and I'm just doing my final walk around on the truck. Hope each one of you had a good night's rest. It got chilly last night in this place, but everything's looking good. I'm gonna head. I got a long day ahead of me. I need to do about 600 today to get back on track. The deadheads get me, but this is a good run that you see on the truck right here. Getting me all the way down to Boca Raton, Florida, and that's and then back. Boy, the truck stop got really full last night. I thought I was going to park at the Walmart and get some def, but that was a surprise. So anyway, I'm about to head on out of here, get on down the road, and I will check with y'all here in a little bit. Here we go. You can see, fam, I got a 419-mile ride down to Boca Raton. About a 6-hour ride, probably 6.5, at least 6.5. So I'll go down 75, get on the Florida Turnpike, and then over to 95. So after I drop off, I need to work my way back up towards Jacksonville. I won't make it back to Jacksonville, but I need to get close to Jacksonville. You can see the route. I'm right here in South Georgia. I'll head straight down 75 to Ocala, south of Ocala, Wildwood area, jump on the turnpike, and then take that on over to I-95. I'm going to jump on I-95 at Highway 60 and not go down where they're showing. But anyway, now head on down into Boca. I'm okay on hours. I'm going to end up working more hours than I want to this week and driving more miles than I want to, but it just works out like that sometimes, fam. So I got a full drive clock. I've been farting around here with a pre-trip. I'm going to stop about 39 miles down the road, 37 miles down the road, and fill up and have enough fuel to get in and out of Florida. So I'll be about 380 miles in, 250 miles back out. So I'm going to have at least enough fuel to do that. Well, fam, I guess that was a fender bender. I didn't even see a dent or a scratch on any of the cars. So good news is nobody got hurt. So about 75 miles from the customer has been a long ride, fam. Long ride. But be down there in Boca Raton here in about, it says an hour and a half. So that means I'm gonna hit some traffic down south, which is normal for that area. So check in with y'all in a little bit. All right, fam. Well, I'm at this Jones Lumber down here in Boca. And it looks like, I mean, it is tight, fam. I'm gonna show you here in just a second. But I got out and walked about 2 blocks just to make sure I could get in and out of here. So, anyway, let me show you what I'm dealing with. Okay, fam, so I made it down here. Got the truck situated real tight. So I'm gonna get this tarp off and get ready to get unloaded. Here we go.
pack our bags and we just go, go, go. He said, let's go catch a flight. We bout to stay up all night. Red eye goodbye, hold my hand tight. He take me straight to the sky. Baby, take me out to Tokyo. Let me catch a flight to San Diego, Paris, Madrid, or Tobago. Anywhere you wanna be, where we gonna go? Take me on a ride, tell my girls bye-bye. Just touch down, show me around, then kiss me goodnight. We can pack our bags and we just go, go, go. I'm ready to party on the floor, floor, floor. With you, with you, with you, with you, with you, with you. Put me on the plane, I wanna get raptured. Click, click, these photos get captured. Flames in the sky, never stamp on my passport. Airplane mode, cause I get what I asked for. It's really good to see you. Hotel 5-star, cause we need to. Mountains, ocean, in the rear view, suntan lotion.
Well, all right, fam, those guys got me in and out of there in, what, 45 minutes? Yeah, about 45 minutes. So, hats off to those guys right there. So, I'm gonna get as far up 95 as I can. I don't have enough time to make it to Jacksonville, but hopefully I can get like 50, 60 miles south of Jacksonville. Then I can just head on up to, I'm at the 50. I want to get to the 305. That's 250 miles. So I should be able to make it to the 305 or the rest area right before it. So I want to get to the 305 because I want to shower. So anyway, that's my plan, fam. I will keep in touch with y'all. Here we go. Well, good morning, fam. It's Friday morning. I'm about 50 miles south of Jacksonville. That's as far as I can make it yesterday before I ran out of time. So I'm headed up to Baxley, Georgia, and picking up a load. I'll take it back to Jacksonville. So about a 300-mile day today is all that's in store for me. And boy, I tell you what, I'm ready for that. Yesterday did close to 700 miles, but I knew I had to hump it yesterday. It's my second, I think I did 670 something. It's my second furthest drive day since I've been out here. So hope each and every one of you had a good afternoon, good evening, slept good and all that. I'm pooped, but I'm gonna run up to Baxley, grab this load, and then head on back down to Jacksonville. So I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Here we go, fam. Well, fam, I got about a 300-mile day to knock out today. Up to Baxley is about 176 miles, so I should get there about 11. And head on back down to Jacksonville. So 5 hours of driving today, so really a kind of a light day. Get loaded, head on back south. Boy, yesterday was a killer though, 670 miles. Looking good. Little bit cycles down too low though, man. I worked too much this week. Full day today, 11 hours of drive time. I had a 14-hour shift before I headed out. Before I started my pre-trip this morning. Be heading straight up 95 through Jacksonville, and then over, I think that's Highway 120, on over to Baxley, and then I'll either, I'm not sure if I'm going to come back through the country or come back down 95 when I come home. Well, fam, I had to be nosy and stop at the Brand New Loves. I think it's been open about a week. And on I-95 at exit 305, there's a Flying J there that just gets so busy. So this will provide some needed relief. I'm sure Flying J won't like their dip in revenue, but I don't think it's going to be a big dip because this area is underserved right here. So nice and clean. I don't even think they have power. They got this big old generator out here. So
Turn left.
So I'm gonna try to get on the north side of Jacksonville, and then I'll stop and get some breakfast, and head on up to Baxley. Here we go, fam. Well, fam, made it up here to Baxley. Ugh, what a long ride today, boy, but I'm already tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my safety vest on and get my load in, fam, and check in with you guys probably when I start tarping. Here we go. All right, fam, well, I'm set up to get loaded up here in Baxley. 42-foot load, so the trailer's 53 feet long, so that leaves me 11 extra feet. So when it's all said and done, I shouldn't have to slide the axles. I got them, as you can see, they're tandem, and the load ought to come to about right here. So we'll see what happens, and then I'll back up right back over here, tarp the load, and we'll be done. Here we go, fam. All right, fam, got this side done. I'm gonna go on the other side and do the same thing, throw an X-strap, get on down the road. Try to make it past Parker's today. I'm gonna try, fam. I'm gonna try real hard. I was driving down the road on my way to Jacksonville, and I got a phone call from the United Association of Pork Chop Consumption Executive. I'm an executive member of that organization, fam, and they asked me to stop and check the quality of the pork chops at the Parkers in Shirley, Georgia, fam. Well, I was trying to get home, but you know, I have a civic obligation to check out the purity of the pork chops at the Parkers. Here we go. Fam, you saw that train going by, so I can't go home. So now I have to eat this chicken breast, fam. Now I went in there to get a salad, and see what had happened was the chicken was stacked up to 8 inches. It just came out, it was 8 inches tall. The state legislature of Georgia Incorporated mercantile system said that chicken can only be 6 inches high. So visiting citizens to the state are initially obligated to whittle that stack down. But it's in the state government legislature commerce thing, and that's why I went ahead and did it, fam. That's right. Fam, thanks for watching the video. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you give the video a like. If there's anything you'd like to see me do differently, leave a comment down below, fam. I'll be more than happy to incorporate it into the videos. And last, and most importantly, fam, join the family. Subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you as part of our family. Fam, as I always say, be proud of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.